What if I told you one banker helped inflate the biggest financial bubble in history, and when it burst, millions lost everything. But he walked away rich. This is the story of Charles E. Mitchell, the man many believed helped trigger the crash of 1929. In the 1920s, America was booming. Stocks were rising, people felt unstoppable. Everyone wanted to get rich. And at the center of it all was one man, Charles Mitchell. He became president of National City Bank, the largest bank in the United States at the time. But Mitchell didn't just run a bank, he changed how people thought about money. He turned investing into something massive. For the first time, ordinary people, teachers, workers, families were pulled into the stock market. Wall Street wasn't just for elites anymore. It became a dream factory. Mitchell wasn't just selling stocks, he was selling a system. Through his bank, he promoted securities affiliates, investment arms that packaged and sold stocks and bonds to the public. But here's the trick. It felt safe because it came from a bank. It felt smart because everyone was doing it. It felt urgent because prices kept rising. Wall Street became a retail machine. Salesmen became financial marketers. They told people, you don't need to be rich, you don't need to wait, you can start now. And most importantly, you don't even need the money. Because Mitchell pushed one powerful idea: leverage. Borrow money to make more money. Let's break it down. The formula is simple. If you subtract the borrowed money from the final value and divide it by your own money that you invested, you'll find the return on investment ratio. Imagine this. You have $1,000. You borrow $9,000. Now you control $10,000. Market goes up 10%, $11,000. Your money doubles. But if the market drops 10%, your money is gone, instantly. This is a margin call. And in 1929, people weren't investing, they were gambling with debt. By 1929, nearly 90% of stock purchases were made using borrowed money. Not real wealth, debt pretending to be money. And if this feels familiar, it should. Credit cards, buy now, pay later. Easy loans, different tools, same psychology. Spend now, pay later. The system relied on one belief: prices always go up. But reality doesn't care. The economy slowed, debt rose, confidence cracked. Still, Mitchell pushed optimism, because if prices fell, everything collapsed. And then, October 24th, 1929, Black Thursday. In less than 6 hours, nearly 13 million shares flooded the market. Panic, selling, chaos. Billions of dollars vanished in hours. Phones jammed, lines collapsed, orders froze. Across the country, life paused. People lost jobs, families lost homes. And in the weeks that followed, reports of suicides began to rise. Fear turned into despair. But numbers don't tell the real story. People do. Teachers, shop owners, families. People who believed they were finally getting ahead. Some borrowed money. Some sold everything. Some invested their entire lives because they were told this time is different. Imagine this. A man invests $5,000, borrows $20,000 more, feels like a genius until one morning everything is gone, but the debt remains. Bankers tried to stop it. They bought stocks, tried to calm the market. For a moment, it worked. Then it didn't. The system collapsed. And a senator said, Mitchell, more than 50 men, is responsible. Mitchell was investigated. Tax evasion, manipulation. He admitted avoiding taxes. Still, he walked free. But the system changed. New laws, stronger controls, separated banking systems. One man's actions reshaped finance forever. So here's the real question. Was Mitchell the villain, or just a symptom of a system built on leverage and belief? Because history teaches us, bubbles don't start with numbers, they start with stories. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more. Because in finance, the most dangerous thing isn't money, it's the illusion behind it. Inside Finance History, where money, power, and history collide.